As we saw in the Penn State child sex abuse scandal, not reporting suspected abuse only helps the abuser. The university now faces some severe punishments for what officials there didn't do, and the school's football program can no longer claim the legacy of famed coach Joe Paterno. Now, what happened in Pennsylvania didn't lead to a new Florida law we want to share with you, but it is a timely coincidence. As SNN local news reporter Grant Boxleitner explains, Florida will soon begin cracking down on people who look the other way when it comes to child abuse.
Lena, this pending change is expanding the law on the mandatory reporting of child abuse and toughening the penalties for those who don't. Florida will soon have the most stringent mandatory reporting law regarding child abuse in the nation. It comes as the Penn State scandal pushes child safety on the national conscience at public school districts, including Sarasota County, alerting authorities is part of strict policies in place. Robin Marinelli is supervisor of student services.
We work very closely with child protection team and our principals and school counselors, nurses, social workers. We're all trained. But with the Penn State situation, it heightened it to the university level. And
people don't have to walk too far on school campuses to see visual reminders of their responsibility when it comes to protecting children.
The posters are in all the schools. They've been provided by Department of Children and Families, and we, like I said, they're in all the schools. They're in the cafeterias, in the office, so everybody can see them.
The new legislation is also cracking down on colleges and universities, slapping them with $1 million fines if child abuse is suspected but not reported to investigators. The new law, effective October 1st, increases penalties to anyone who suspects abuse but doesn't report it. It's a misdemeanor now, but is changing to a felony. The Department of Children and Families is adding 47 positions to handle what could be an extra 40,000 calls per year to its abuse hotline.
Anything that increases the community's involvement in helping protect vulnerable children is an absolutely needed step.
But some lawmakers say the law is too sweeping and may cause an increase of minor complaints, such as raising your voice to a child. And we're here outside DCF in Sarasota, and DCF facilities around the state average 1,400 calls on their hotline each day for reported child abuse. Reporting in Sarasota, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News.
Now, the pending new law applies to anyone who fails to report any suspected crime against a child, not just abuse or neglect. That includes college and school officials. Again, as Grant mentioned, the new law goes into effect on October 1st.